Dr. Nzimande, you're a karate man, and you are involved in the organization or organizing of 2 tournaments coming up.
Yes, sir.
One is in the immediate future, and the other one is in March.
Correct.
Tell us about it.
The one that's taking place in the very near future is in partnership with the college and municipality. We are specializing or targeting the youth of the local area, Ogu, who are not just being taught how to fight, but the underlying intention is to ensure that they stay away from drugs and stay away from all the unholy places, and of course continue with education. The underlying foundation and intention is to ensure that kids get stuck with school and they keep away from the unholy places.
And karate is known as a character builder too.
It is a character building kind of a sport that equips a fighter, if not a player, with the ability to withstand difficulties, to concentrate, to focus. It builds in the sensibility for tenacity, and it does everything to a learner who may not be doing so well anywhere else, but needs some confidence to be recognized, because that uprightness from karate, you actually get it. Now, that's the first tournament. The second one is an All-Africa IKO Mitsuchuma tournament. All Africa, as in saying Swaziland is going to be part, Mozambique, Southwest Africa, well, Namibia, all the other African countries are to flock down here at Gamalake to come and participate in this tournament. And it
Just give us a date again.
The second one, or the first one, which is in partnership, is taking place a week after this one, which is the 22nd of February. But then the bigger one, which is an all-Africa one, is taking place in March 21st and 22nd. So they are separate incidents, it's not events, but they all have an underlying goal, because this is a sport that instills discipline. It's a sport that teaches you to be tolerant, teaches you to be healthy, teaches you to have an accepting mind, open-mindedness, and again, teaches you respect. Because with karate, you can be young, but if you have gone grades and have fought different types of challenging tournaments, an older person will respect you. Now, I would mention that I went back to doing karate actively, because then at the level of my age, you would not find people who are still doing it. Now, the intention was to make sure that the youngsters who look up must still see those who are ready to hand down the baton. Those who are ready to say, we have made it, you still can do it.
Okay, now the brand, what do you call it, the brand or the type of karate? It's IKO Matsushima.
Matsushima, yes.
Okay, now how does that fit in with all the other karates? What makes it different?
There is a plethora of these karates, and other people, take an initiative of just starting their own thing. But there are those that are full contact, there are those that are semi-contact, there are those that are not so, full of any contact at all. You just imitate. But then there's judo again. But this one I'm talking about of the all Africa is a full contact one, and it's not the only one that will be taking place, by the way, because by the end of this year in October, there will therefore be an international one. And again, I'm less participating in that one. I'm actually being active on this one because it's coming down here. And as a specialist in tourism, I know what it brings to the local area to bring people from all over.
How many people do you expect to come down?
Expect about 500 people, besides the population that comes from South Africa.
Okay, Dr. Now you say you're involved in the organizing.
I'm involved in the directing and the organization.
Are you going to fight?
No, oldies don't fight, and I'm not going to fight.
You say oldie, how old are you?
I'm 57.
57?
Yes, I'm 57.
It's no wonder you're not fighting.
Well, for my age, you may not.
You don't look it.
You break a bone, you take years to repair it at this age. I may look unfit to the age, but I do feel that I'm old enough not to.
No, you look wonderful for your age.
You
look wonderful. Now tell us about your history. I mean, tell us, you are now 5th Dan.
I'm fourth Dan.
Fourth Dan?
Fourth Dan, which I got in Germany last year, graduated in Germany last year, having started karate in 1973, and I think I must have been 15, 16. In those days, you would not be very much into public if you started it. You would hide. because otherwise you would get either stabbed or you would be associated with the people who are out of the normal life. So that's when I started it, and I gained a lot out of it. As I said earlier on, you get these built-in traits that become part of you. And I think I'm where I am today because of the traits, if not characteristics, and all the good things that I was able to
Discipline.
Discipline. Yes. I heard you saying earlier on that I'm a dangerous person. I can tell you I'm the most disciplined person in the organization, because you learn there to sit on your temper. You learn there to view things in different way, because it's not that you can fight that should determine the fact that other people should be belittled in front of you. No. Like a lion, you handle everything gently, and you actually get away with everything without violence. Because whilst it is intended to protect you, you also must protect those who are weak in different ways. So being dangerous, yes, but it's handled in a very respectful way.
Yeah, it's like a lion. I mean, if people know that it's a lion, they are very careful what they do to the lion.
Yeah, that's correct.
In other words, if you should lose your temper and you hit somebody, he stays hit.
Which I really do. I would never lose my temper, because losing a temper means to me you must fight. So if you can't fight, then don't lose temper. Always be, in control of yourself.
Has it ever happened to you that you needed to use karate to defend yourself?
Not at work, outside there. Yes, I won't tell stories, but it has happened a number of times.
Doctor, thank you very much. It's been most interesting.
Thank you
and
very
we
much,
hope that the tournaments are a great success.
Thank you very much for the support.